Welcome to Summary Books, where the secret doors to wealth and success are opened. Dear friend, prepare yourself to receive information that will amaze you. Much of what we are taught about money and success is often inaccurate. In fact, the popular methods of getting rich today are hardly effective in the long run. We are often educated in the wrong approach, leading to widespread poverty and making wealth very difficult to achieve. Today, we will reveal to you 10 surprising truths about getting rich that few people know. This information may never be disclosed elsewhere. Anyone who grasps these truths, no matter how low their starting point, can change their life to become successful and wealthy in a short time. Successful people know and apply these 10 principles precisely. What are these 10 truths? Watch this video to ensure you don't miss out on these valuable insights that can change your life. Before diving into the content, please click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share to support the channel. Thank you very much. Truth number 1. Wealth and poverty are not determined by fate. If you are still obsessed with the concept of fate, you might believe that wealth and poverty are determined by it. However, the truth is that we create our own destiny. The concept of fate is very common and is often mentioned by people to blame it for unexpected situations. But have you ever asked yourself what fate really is? This is a vague concept that cannot be proven. I only believe in things that can be clearly understood and proven, at least through practical experience and scientific basis. Blaming fate is just an excuse for people to justify their laziness and mistakes, to avoid taking responsibility. People often fear responsibility, especially responsibility towards themselves, their lives, and their well-being. The simplest way is to blame something that cannot fight back because it does not exist. Remember, you are the master of your fate. You create your own destiny. Whether you are rich or poor, happy or in pain, it is all up to you. You are the only one who must take 100% responsibility for your life and everything that happens in it. Everything, whether positive or negative, is created by you. Therefore, if there is a mistake, you can completely fix it. Truth number 2. Is wealth or poverty determined by divine forces? In reality, wealth or poverty is created by ourselves, without any external force rewarding or punishing us. Some may be angered by this conclusion, but that is their right. I do not know if gods or demons exist, but I can clearly see the decisive influence of one's own actions on their wealth or poverty. Should we believe in something unprovable, or should we pursue things that are clear and visible? That is an important question. Wealth or poverty, happiness or suffering, all are created by you. No external force is rewarding or punishing you. Self-reliance is the best path to success and wealth. Relying on others is foolish, and believing in gods or demons is baseless. No one can save you but yourself. Being born into poverty is not your fault, but dying in poverty is. Why do I dare to reject a belief deeply ingrained in most people's minds? Truth number 3. Is wealth due to luck and poverty due to misfortune? In my opinion, luck and misfortune are created by ourselves. So, what is luck, and what is misfortune? Like the concept of fate, we often use these two concepts daily, unconsciously, without truly understanding them. When something happens according to our wishes, we call it luck. When things don't go as expected, we call it misfortune. We often overlook investigating the real causes behind events or situations. If we take the time to examine them thoroughly, we will discover a truth. We are both the cause and the recipient of the consequences of all events. Whether the event is happy or sad, it is always the result of a chain of causes and effects. This is not about karma from a previous life or anything supernatural, but a very realistic sequence of causes and consequences. For example, In the case of a woman being abused by her husband, people often immediately think that the fault lies with the husband and the wife is just a victim. Or they might think it is due to bad luck or fate that the woman married a bad husband. However, if you sit down and talk about their past, you will see that the woman chose to love and marry that man on her own, even against the objections of her family and friends to be by his side. When the first signs of a fractured relationship appeared, she chose to continue that relationship despite everything getting worse. She still didn't leave. Who forced her? No one, because she had equal decision-making power with her husband. Reflect on this situation. It is very common and not just hypothetical. Whether rich or poor, everything happens in the same way as the result of a continuous chain of cause and effect from the past to the present and will continue into the future. This domino effect will continue until you decide to end or change it. The present is the result of the past and also the beginning of the future. If you want to change the future, don't lament the past or worry about the future. Focus on the present. When you do that, the present will become the end point of the past and the starting point for a new future. This is how we have created our own luck or misfortune. Truth number 4. Do we need to be geniuses to succeed? The answer is both yes and no. A genius, in its literal sense, means a talent bestowed by nature. However, this does not mean that only those who are called geniuses can succeed. In reality, none of us are born with exceptional abilities. Everyone starts as a blank slate. Did you know that many people in the world, including in Vietnam, initially display outstanding abilities but eventually end up in poverty? Conversely, some people who are underestimated from a young age, even considered slow learners, become exceptional and great individuals when they grow up. If you haven't heard about this, try searching on Google, and you will find the exact answer. Therefore, becoming rich has nothing to do with whether you are a genius or not. No one is born with a preset condition for success or wealth. Everyone has the right, ability, potential, and opportunity to succeed and become wealthy, regardless of their background or current circumstances. An interesting fact is that those who are often called dumb, in quotes, tend to succeed more easily. Truth number 5. Can we become successful and wealthy? If you have absorbed the 4 truths below, you will find the answer yourself. These truths affirm that success and wealth are entirely within your reach, depending on your decisions and choices. So, what do you want to choose? Wealth or poverty? The choice is yours because nothing or no one limits you. Your decisions will determine your life. If you choose poverty, that will be the life you must accept. Conversely, if you choose wealth, wealth will be yours. If you choose the path of poverty, then honestly, you don't need to follow any more of my videos because they are unnecessary for you. My videos are meant to support those who want to achieve wealth because poverty is something almost anyone can achieve without guidance. Your life is created by you. You have all the necessary potential resources to succeed and become wealthy. The issue is that you need to recognize these things, appreciate their existence within yourself, and learn how to use them effectively and correctly. You can absolutely become successful and wealthy. You can achieve anything and become anyone you desire. You can be your own worst enemy or your best ally. You can sabotage your life or become the creator of your life. Everything is up to you. You have in your hands fertile land and all the tools to cultivate it. The type of seeds you plant will determine the fruit you harvest. If you plant seeds of poverty, you will reap poverty. If you plant seeds of wealth, you will reap wealth. Decide which type of seeds you want to plant. If you still want to continue planting seeds of poverty, then you don't need to read further. But if you want to plant seeds of wealth, continue to accompany me, and we will explore how to become self-reliant and achieve success and wealth. Truth number 6. Can you become wealthy when you come from a poor background with no support? Instead of drawing a simple conclusion, I will share with you the reality that most of the wealthiest people today, both in Vietnam and around the world, come from poor backgrounds, starting with nothing, and having no support. These are stories of the past that history does not record. I do not know, but those I know all prove this. Choose a few wealthy people you know of and research their history. You will see that what I say is substantiated. Therefore, if you are born poor, start with nothing, and have no support, you share common characteristics with most of the successful and wealthy people. The important thing is not how you were born or your current circumstances, but that you can become successful and wealthy from where you are right now. Truth number 7. Is wealth really learnable? Dear friends, everyone is born the same, like a blank sheet of paper. Our lives and what we achieve entirely depend on what is written on that blank sheet. Unfortunately, most of us receive faulty education from the early stages of life. Everyone needs to re-educate themselves and correct the mistakes they have learned. Very few people realize this, and among those who do, only a small number are truly determined to re-educate themselves. The truly successful and wealthy individuals are those who have succeeded in re-educating themselves. The majority of the remaining individuals, with the mistakes learned from early education, end up facing difficulties and hardships in their lives. Even those who are wealthy in terms of money and material possessions often never find true joy and happiness. As people often say, the rich also cry. Everything you've ever heard, been taught about money, human destiny, and everything around you, including what you learned in school, even the subjects that were taught, is not entirely reliable science or truth. You need to reassess everything, discard what is wrong, and re-educate yourself. We are passively educated, for at least 18 years of our lives, to become poor. Therefore, we also need to spend at least 18 months re-educating ourselves to become rich. How can you expect to change yourself 180 degrees in just 18 seconds, 18 minutes, 18 hours, or 18 days? Becoming rich is also a form of knowledge and skill, and it can definitely be learned. Anyone can learn how to become wealthy. It doesn't require a high level of education or genius-level intellect. I assure you, it's not harder than any subject you have learned in school, but it does require time. And of course, the most important thing is that you need to learn what needs to be learned and do so in the right way. Truth number 8. How to become wealthy and where to start. This is the question that most people wonder about when thinking about getting rich. When encountering a wealthy person, people often ask them where to start and what to do to achieve wealth. Many believe that some professions or jobs are easier for creating wealth compared to others. However, this is not true. Every profession has both wealthy and poor individuals. In reality, wherever you look, you'll find that in any field, there are people who are very rich. The issue is not with the profession itself but with the individual. You are the one who creates wealth, not wealth creating you. This is a common mistake. People often follow trends, imitate others, and earn money based on fads. You might follow trends and make a lot of money, but that is not guaranteed and certainly not sustainable. So, what should you do? Build wealth by doing what you love, what you are passionate about, and what you are best at. Turn your hobbies and passions into sources of income. Don't just jump into something because you see others making money from it, especially if you don't understand it or even like it. Learn the solid principles and laws of success and wealth. When you combine your passion and expertise with these principles, you will surely become wealthy, quickly, sustainably, and be satisfied with your life. Truth number 9. How long it takes to get rich. There is no specific standard for how long it takes to get rich, but it is certainly not necessary to spend a lifetime to achieve wealth. However, if you want to build wealth sustainably and you are starting from scratch, you should set a goal and a plan, ideally within a time frame of 5 to 10 years. Never aim for quick wealth, like winning the lottery or getting lucky with real estate. The more you chase after a get-rich-quick strategy, the slower your wealth accumulation will be. If you pursue a strategy for steady and stable wealth, you might become rich faster than you think. Whether you become rich quickly or slowly depends on you, specifically, on your personal development. Your wealth accumulation will be directly proportional to your rate of personal development. In other words, the time it takes to achieve your wealth will be inversely proportional to how quickly you develop yourself. The faster you develop yourself, the shorter the time required to accumulate wealth, and vice versa. Truth number 10. When is the ideal time to start building wealth? Right now is the best time to start building your wealth. Never wait until tomorrow because tomorrow never comes. Don't wait until you believe you have all the necessary conditions because that will never happen. Start from where you are right now. That is the optimal place. You don't need to go anywhere else to find success and wealth. Success and wealth are created from within you when combined wisely and systematically with external conditions. Wealth is not something floating around that you have to search for. It is here or not at all. It's now or never, here or nowhere. Start working immediately. These are the 10 astonishing truths about building wealth that very few people know. Let's review them. Truth number 1. Whether you are rich or poor is determined by your own destiny, and destiny is created by you. Truth number 2. Whether you are rich or poor is entirely self-created, and no one or any external force is rewarding or punishing you. Truth number 3. Wealth is not merely a matter of luck, and poverty is not just misfortune. Both luck and misfortune are created by us. Truth number 4. Everyone has the right, the ability, the potential, the opportunity, and can achieve wealth and success as they dream, regardless of their current situation. Truth number 5. You can absolutely become successful and wealthy. You can achieve anything you want and become anyone you want. Truth number 6. It doesn't matter where you come from or what your current situation is. You can become successful and wealthy from where you are. Truth number 7. Becoming wealthy is also a type of knowledge and skill, so it can definitely be learned. Anyone can learn it, and self-learning is the best way. Truth number 8. Get wealthy by pursuing what you love most, your passion, and what you are best at. Turn it into money. Don't chase after what others are doing just because they are making money from it if you don't understand it or don't like it. At the same time, learn the principles and unchanging laws of success and wealth. By combining these two factors, you will surely succeed and become wealthy. Truth number 9. The answer to the question of how to get rich quickly is that if you pursue a strategy for quick wealth, you may find yourself becoming wealthy more slowly. Conversely, if you choose a strategy that is sure and sustainable, you might become rich faster than you think. Whether you get rich quickly or slowly depends on the speed of your personal development. Truth number 10. The best time to start building wealth is right now, and the perfect place to start is where you are standing. It is important to turn these truths into personal wisdom. When you hear these truths for the first time, they are just new ideas. For them to be effective, you need to make them your own. Don't just memorize them. Apply each truth to your own life and the lives of those around you. To understand deeply and see these truths in reality, only when you grasp their true nature will they become your wisdom and empower you towards the success and wealth you dream of. Don't just listen once. Listen repeatedly, take notes, and read them regularly. If possible, Copy them onto paper and place them where you can see them often. It will be even better. These are the 10 crucial truths that anyone who wants to succeed and become wealthy quickly, sustainably, and satisfactorily needs to know. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope you have found valuable insights in it. If you enjoy the topics we share, please like and subscribe to our channel to support us. Share this video with your friends and family so we can all learn and grow together. Don't hesitate to leave your thoughts in the comments section. We are always ready to listen and improve. Goodbye, and see you in the next video. Summary book. Wishing you success.